we concluded the book, but as I was going through the last few chapters, there's a hurricane in the book. And I was telling my students, I said, a lot of you have asked me about why do we read this book? And I said, this book, I said, I love having my students read this book, even though it's challenging to get past the language and stuff like that. I said, this book serves multiple purposes. I said, but the biggest purposes this book serves is at the end of the book. Because I said, y'all are going to graduate and y'all are going to face storms of your own. I said, I can definitely name off 4 storms you're going to face. You're going to face a relationship storm, friendship storm, financial storm, and a personal storm. That's when you got to face yourself. I said, when storms come into your life, a lot of people, we just focus on the destruction that storms cause. I said, but we rarely focus on what the purpose of the storm is. I said, the purpose of the storm many times is to push us into purpose, is to push us into the directions that we need to go. I said, when you are facing storms in your life, after you graduate, when you face storms in your life, try to get past the havoc and chaos the storm is causing in that immediate moment and focus on, where is this storm going to take me? Where am I going to end up after the storm is over? I said, because if you are a ship and you are going through a storm, a lot of times the storm will push you into a different course. And there may be a reason why you got put there. I said, so don't try to fight the storm. Go with the flow of the storm. And what do you know? I ended up going through storms myself. And I had to go back to the words that I was telling my students. And remember, okay, where is this storm taking me? Where are these challenges taking me? What am I supposed to learn from these challenges? How can these challenges help me? I offer you the same advice. Go with the flow of the storm. I've always heard it best. You're either going into a storm, in a storm, or coming out of a storm. No matter where your position is in the storm, go with the flow. Y'all have a fantastic Friday.